Here's my room, you guys. It's not that big. Here's the sink, garbage. Here they gave me rag and towel, and there's toothbrush and toothpaste, and they give you a body wash, soap. Here is my machine where I get my medicine. I'm not hooked up to anything right now, but I'm sure they'll be coming with one of my medicines that takes about an hour to get through. Here's the bathroom, shower, toilet, which has seen a lot of action. This is your standard hospital stuff. This is the rest of the room. Chairs for your guests. This is what I ate today. Chicken tenders, fries. This is chicken soup. As you can tell, it hasn't been touched. A roll. Boost, which I do not drink. Someone that visited me brought me flowers. This is a little closet thing, I guess. Extra pillows. That's a lot of extra. Hi guys, it's your girl with the purple bonnet, your friend with the purple bonnet. Just wanted to give a little update of what's been going on with me. So my plan this year was to go to Georgia to visit family for Thanksgiving. Upon going to Georgia, I had diarrhea. I had took some Imodium on the trip up there. It had seemed to do well. When I got up there, the trip there was okay. I wasn't at 100%, but I was decent. Like I was able to cope and manage. When I got there, I started feeling a little bit worse. Thanksgiving Day, because we got in late Wednesday night. Thanksgiving Day, I literally had like a scoop of everything, and I didn't even eat that. I had a scoop of macaroni. I had a little slither of turkey. I had a scoop of mashed potatoes. And when I say a scoop, I mean like a spoonful. And I think that was it. After eating, I was laying on the couch and I was just like, let me see. I'm feeling a little warm. I took my temperature. It was at 101. So I just continued to lay on the couch. My cousin gave me some Motrin with Tylenol, and I believe that helped. The next day, which was Friday, I hadn't eaten. I didn't eat for the entire day. I was still feeling, not so well. The diarrhea is getting worse, and I'm just not feeling good. We left Saturday morning. We got back to Florida, in my area, around, let's say 8:30. We stopped at a rest stop where I had like this explosive. Let me give you guys a warning. The rest of this story, there are going to be things that are, it's a lot. I'm going to be very descriptive of what happened. So I had to stop at a rest stop. All this time, I'm thinking like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And we stopped at a rest stop, and I barely made it to the toilet. As soon as I pulled my pants down, it just was everywhere. It was on the toilet. It was on the floor. Luckily, it wasn't on my clothes. I had on a pad, so it caught what would have been on my underwear. So I wasn't like one of those nasty people. I did clean up what I could, you know, as best as I can. I feel it like for you just to leave the bathroom like that, for somebody to come behind you, is just, it's nasty and it's inconsiderate. So I did clean up behind myself. As we proceeded to get closer to my area, I'm just like, my dad was driving. I'm just like, Dad, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling progressively worse. I'm like, Dad, just take me to the ER. So he took me to the ER. My mom met me there. I get to the ER. They triage me, and I'm like, while I'm waiting, I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. So they let me go to the bathroom. Of course, it was more diarrhea. At this point, they weigh me. I'm at 117 pounds. A few months or a few weeks ago, I was at like 123. I was gaining weight, but now I've lost weight and I'm lower than what I was before, which was 119. She checks me. She tells me I have 101 fever. They try to give me some Tylenol. For some reason, I just cannot swallow the Tylenol. As soon as I try to swallow it, it projectiles out of my mouth. So they're gonna, of course, they admit me with my history, the lupus, and just my medical history of my immune system being low, me having a high fever, and the fever ended up going up. The fever ended up going higher to 102, and they were like, they have to bring it down because they don't want me to have a seizure. So they're like, they're going to give me the Tylenol through the IV, and of course, I have the chills. I'm freezing. They're like, we can't give you any blankets. We have to keep you uncovered. They put ice packs under my arms to cool me down. So at this point, my mom and her friend are there, and we're basically just waiting. They took blood. They hooked me up to IVs, and the doctor's like, we're admitting you. So I get to my room finally, maybe a little bit after 1 a.m. and the diarrhea is still coming. And in the middle of the night, or morning, I should say, I had the most explosive diarrhea that I have ever experienced. Once again, I barely made it to the toilet. This time it had gotten on my gown. It had gotten on the floor, on my socks, on the back of the toilet. And I'm just like, at first, I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I cannot believe this is happening. I'm just embarrassed. And so I call the nurse. You know, they have the little cord in the bathroom. And I tell her, like, I'm so nervous I'm so embarrassed and ashamed of what happened. And I'm like, I need a new gown. I need a new everything, new underwear, because my underwear I had to throw it away. And so they came and they did everything. And she was like, just don't worry about it. We'll clean everything up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. I did this. And I tried to make light of it because while she was getting my gown, I was trying to get everything off of me so I could be ready. And so when she came in, I was like pretty much naked. And I was like, this is our first night meeting and we're already at third base. So that made her laugh a little bit. And so basically she ended up cleaning everything. And I'm still having diarrhea. And now my temperature has gone up again. So now I can't be covered. They bring more ice packs. and my blood pressure is low to the point where they tell me if I need to get out of the bed or anything, I need to call the nurse and don't try to move on my own. So I'm in the hospital. I'm still having diarrhea. My diarrhea has now turned green, which the doctor said was a good thing, I guess, because it means everything's coming out or whatever. At this point now, I've started to throw up as well without eating anything. So the first time, I'm just dry heaving, and it's like bile coming up because there's nothing in my stomach. That was the first day. And then the second day, I had like drank some juice. I think I had eaten some like little piece of a banana and something small like that, which ended up coming back up. And just this whole ordeal for them to come back. They took a stool sample, they took a urine sample. The stool sample took a couple of days. So I was in the hospital from Saturday night up until Tuesday afternoon. The stool sample ended up coming back negative. So they had mentioned salmonella, they had mentioned sepsis. When she said that word sepsis, that really hit me because I know that's something that you can die from, and that's not something that I was trying to hear that I was having. So I was really glad that it wasn't that. So they really don't have a diagnosis for what I had. They were just like, it looks like it was some type of bug that had to run its course, whatever the case may be. So I was released last Tuesday. I was still having the diarrhea a little bit, but my body seemed to be trying to get back to normal. Even today, it's like in an in-between stage. It's not fully diarrhea, it's not fully solid. So I'm trying to get back to normal. I'm feeling better. I managed to find a vegan chef who will be doing three meals a day for me, 3 meals a week for me. My stomach is now bothering me. I just ate. So I'm trying to incorporate at least 3 vegan meals per week into my diet. I'm trying to also eat more because I'm not eating as I should. I do have meal supplements that I've been drinking. But that has been what has been going on with me. It's a lot. It's draining. But I'm still here. I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad I recovered. I'm glad I made it through. You know, while you're in it, it's just like, I didn't think that I was going to die, but while I'm in it, it's just like, you know, the feeling of just being in it. You just want it to be over. So I'm back at home. I'm back at work, and I'm trying to be positive and just look at the good things in life and the things that I do have and the things that I'm still able to do. I feel like I'm going to be sick tonight, though. I don't know, that food that I ate, I don't know if it's agreeing with my stomach, but let's hope not. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's been going on with me. If you have any questions or concerns, you can leave them in the comments. I'll make sure to respond. And I'll just thank you guys for listening and for watching. And have a great day. I'm also going to attach a couple of videos from while I was in the hospital. Of course, I couldn't do a proper video because I'm not thinking about that while I'm in the hospital. But I will share what I did record. Hi guys, good morning. It is now Tuesday morning. I'm still in the hospital, but I got good news. I everything came back negative, so they don't really have a diagnosis of what was going on. Just that whatever it is, it managed to, I guess, do what it did, and now it's over, work itself through my body. And I'm getting discharged today, so that's great. I've been in here since Saturday night. Sorry about that. My they call him now patient care assistant, PCA, came in, took my last vitals. She said, "I hear you're leaving me." Jamaican lady, so sweet. She said all her good patients are leaving her. I gave her and a couple other employees a special shout out in the survey that was given to me. But nevertheless, I'm going home. I have my clothes here ready. Just the doctor says that the nurses have at least 2 hours to set everything up. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long, but I'm just excited to be going home.